Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition, where we return to the Frostback Basin, hopefully for one last time. As it seems as though we're about to be able to, ooh, can I just sneak in and place this herb? Nobody cares that I just snuck in and placed this herb. We were able to avoid combat. I should be running around in stealth more often than not, now that I think about it. Simply because I move faster in stealth. Let's try to be slightly more focused than what I have been just now. I hope this is our last trip in the Frostback Basin. We seem like there's been a kind of war going on between the stone bearhold and the Hackenites, the Jaws of Hacken, and I feel as though we're kind of reaching the end point of that tale as we have uncovered their secret fort, which they've already apparently had access to. How they have had access to it is unclear. Retrieve evidence, put war. How they have had access to the fort is unclear, because the fort has been walled off. It has been walled off by an seemingly unbreakable wall of ice. But once we destroyed said wall of ice, that revealed the presence of the Hackenites were already there all along. So sneaky. Place herb. Excellent. Do I have to go back and talk to anybody after that's done? No? Excellent. And now we need to collect some evidence about a creature called the Nox Morta, who has never been observed. It kind of reminds me, I've been listening to a lot of Welcome to Night Vale, and one of the things they talk about is like new school curriculum. And in the new school curriculum, the geology department has decided they invented a new mineral because nobody has invented a new mineral in a while. So you might as well. I mean, there's no basis for the existence of that new mineral, but you get extra points if you, as a student of the geology class, find it. Ah. More Gurguts. No. Hit. And then, once we're done with the quest here, what I'm probably going to try to do today is go around to everybody in Skyhold and see if they actually have anything new to say for themselves. A half-chewed label clings to the apparatus. The remaining text is blurred beneath a coat of drool. The attempt, recorded for posterity at the behest of, would be lost in the endeavor forward the property of...
This, whatever it is, it must be what Dalmortizan wanted.
I'm sure he'll be able to attain information from it. Unless... was part of this eaten?
It looks as though part of it was eaten. Also, it looks also as though everybody leveled up. And I have no idea what to put people's levels into anymore. Like, I'm really not interested in a lot of the... skill sets that are left. Like, I suppose I can... Ooh. What are the upgrades for Dispel? Yeah, sure, why not? Like, I have no idea what to put points into for my... Like, I suppose for my own self, like, the next time Malice levels up, what I could do is I could put points into upgrading her mark. Because I've largely been avoiding that for a while, since it hasn't necessarily been particularly interesting in comparison to everything else. But there really aren't any other abilities that I'm interested in attaching to Malice, especially considering the limitation of how many abilities I can attach to my hotbar, so to speak. Like, I can only... Whatever I choose, I would have to replace something I have with something new. And overall, I like all of the abilities I have now. Alright, Harvard. That the wretched grin. He was. What fate befell the brother was lost with him. Though all efforts were made, he could not be revived. What is this note about? Havard Pierre de Mortisan, I have your evidence.
Danich yet lives while I was so certain of his passing. The maker smiles on this endeavor.
I've evidence of your Nox mortar, I think.
Yes. To observe the mark of the teeth. Let me see. You're good and good. But this, a beast unclassified and interested in the bait presented. What lies before us is an opportunity to greet the unknowable. Yet I confess fear, knowing I lack the skill to confront. Surely Andraste's herald does not share my limitation. If you would take the bait and confirm its existence, I would be in the Inquisition's debt.
I should go.
Inquisitor.
I'm sure it would somehow benefit me to have you in debt to me. I have no idea what we would gain out of that. Alright, let us... go now to the swamplands, discover this Nox Morta. Everybody is very inconveniently slightly farther away from the camp. In Swamp Kulsdotun. And then after this is done, then we can go talk to...
Mortizan said to place the bait here. We need to find a good spot.
Think it's something big? Hope it's something big.
The leader of,
Wait.
the Stone Bearhold.
What's that?
What the?
Bogfisher. It's a bogfisher?
Yes.
Brilliant!
Yep, no legendary beastie, just... just a very strong regular beastie. Who has a very specific... oh my gosh. Place to target. Oh no, its children have arrived. So let us... Mark of Death. There we go.
I suppose it was a very aggressive bogfisher. Not what I expected.
Best bogfisher ever.
De Mortizan will want to hear about this.
Helm of the Dragon Hunter. All right. Now we can return to Havard de Mortison. Tell him the bad news that his never been observed creature does not exist. Who would have expected this? This unobserved creature not known by anybody at all. Never actually existed in the first place. Though I suppose nobody really talked about the legendary bogfisher creature, but maybe nobody was really paying attention to giant bogfishers at the bog fishery.
Pray, do not keep me in suspense. Your haunted stare speaks plainly of an encounter with the Nox Mortar.
Is the Nox Mortar a bogfisher, by any chance? A large, aggressive bogfisher?
Bogfisher? That quaint nomenclature inadequately describes its lesser kin. And here is whom they must serve.
Why didn't you...
I told them to have proof of its existence. Minds shall be enlightened. So when enlightenment comes at the cost of such fearful truths, I must wonder at its toll. Remit my humble gratitude to reflect the risk taken, your worship. Where's Dunwich? I must draft a letter to the university.
I should go.
I should go.
Inquisitor.
So he knew it was a bogfisher. He knew that there was no such thing as a Nox Morta. He just wanted to find evidence of a larger bogfisher. Alright, sun-kissed, sun-hair Svara.
Blood-drinking, Hackenite chicken craps. Thank you.
I can't believe they're kissing all those goats!
My hunters saw what you and she did to the Hackenites who held her. In trapping Storvacker, the jaws of Hakon broke their peace oath with Stonebear hold. Our blades are yours.
I assume your bear is all right after whatever they were going to do to her.
She is fine. As for what they were going to do, my hunters brought items back from where they held Storvacker. I know what they intended. It is not something you will like. Something few Avar would tell Lowlanders. But you must hear it.
They were going to serve honey
Find their god in mortal form and bring war to
and
the Lowlands.
tea. Let's... Have we stopped them?
By saving your bear, have we put an end to their plans?
Though you have given them pause, they will try again. Ages ago, the old Jaws of Hakon did the same. They brought their god to life to destroy the lowlands.
So basically they only have one play.
Lost Hakon to all Avar. Now they would free him and begin again.
What did you mean when you said that their foolishness lost Hakon to all Avar?
When they bound Hakon to mortal form, he became blood of this world.
So they can't necessarily pray to a god who's not there.
All he could do was kill. Then he vanished instead of dying, as though rendered mute, lost for ages. If they sought to free him from mortal form, I could understand. Making him attack the lowlands is a fool's work.
You said that the Jaws of Hakon first tried binding their god in mortal form hundreds of years ago.
What of it?
In our search for Inquisitor Emeridon, we learned that he came here to fight a great dragon 800 years ago. A dragon that came from the mountains with Avar warriors to attack the lowlands.
Your last Inquisitor must have fought well to stop Hakon himself.
Based on what we know, what must we do to stop the Jaws of Hakon?
You have melted the wall of ice that protects their fortress. We must make a plan of attack. Bring your warriors when you are ready to begin the assault.
Let us begin the assault.
I will speak with you later.
Let us first save the game, as is our way.
When you are ready, you have our blades in Inquisitor.
Let us begin the
I'm ready to
assault!
attack the jaws of Hakon.
Good.
They were never expecting an Inquisition.
Done. Your Skald and your Scout are here. We can plan the assault.
Oh, I like the sound of Scald. It's more dramatic than Professor. Yes, well, everything we've found out about Inquisitor Emeridon suggests that he never emerged from that Tevinter fortress.
If that is where your Inquisitor defeated Hakon, that is where the Jaws of Hakon must perform the rite to free him.
Inquisitor Emeridon saved the lowlands from an Avar invasion. We cannot do any less.
You really have no problem with us killing your god?
Gods cannot be reborn until they die. Hakon needs a good rebirthing.
If you say so.
With its ice wall melted, the fortress is open to attack. We must strike soon, before our foes recover.
They're already trying. I've got most of our forces defending the shrine from Hakkonites who want to restore the wall.
I'm open to ideas.
If anyone has suggestions, now is the time.
What gives you fear, Inquisitor? Is this not the battle you wanted?
I'm no warrior, but with Lady Harding's forces defending the shrine and no way to breach the walls...
Lowlanders. Why not climb the walls?
Your warriors can get over those walls before the Hakkonites stop them?
This is not a war, Stone Daughter. This is a raid. We strike at night, clad lightly. We climb the wall and open the gate from inside.
If Stonebear Hold can open the gates, we would be grateful.
The jaws of Hakon have been bugs in my bedroll for months, Inquisitor.
Bugs in my bedroll?
Inquisition forces will feign weakness near the shrine. That'll draw some of them away from the fortress.
Not too many, I hope.
Yes, save some for us.
Although I suppose you're trying to make, like, local slang and local, like, cultural,
Right, Inquisitor.
idioms.
Ask and I will climb over.
I'll be there to catch Parv when he slips.
Of course you will. You'll be behind me after all.
Where the guard?
I've got him.
Attack!
For all Landers!
Kill the Inquisitor! Death to her hold for Hakon's glory!
The Hakkonite Bruiser!
Them, not us. Got it?
Take that! Take that! Ah, son of a... He armored up just in time for just a few more seconds of life.
Lady, take your goat lovers!
As you please, Inquisitor.
Excellent.
More will be coming.
I'll hold back from the tearing. Oh, hello. Looks like a lot of you just kind of died. All of a sudden, for mysterious reasons. Aha! Excellent. Got rid of the Spellbinder. And the additional
Our
bowman.
lords are true to their word.
And we shall be true to ours. Ooh.
No sign of the dragon. It must be in there.
Oh, are they essentially trying to revive... their former god? Within the body of the dragon, who is also dead. But I guess that probably doesn't matter because of gods and such. I prefer my Hacknite spies chilled. Let's see. Let us mark. Do that. There we go. Fantastic. I'm still getting used to the proper use of that combo to better slay my enemies. But it's good. It's good. It gives. I also spent the experience, or should I say, the talent points, to get 150% bonus damage to that attack. So, ooh, hello.
Freezing magic.
All right, that sounds like a. It seems like a thing for Sarah specifically to get rid of, considering she is our main ranged
Face down.
warrior. I suppose Solus is also ranged, but she is faster. And now is an excuse to might as well use a different character for once. Why do I have... Hold on. Why do I have stealth twice on her hotbar? It's like I never use this character. Let's see, that's on there. Let's move, just in case I ever try... Some features on the screen are currently unavailable. Why? Because I'm in the middle of a battle. Alright. Alright. So I'll have you do that. Oh, never mind. That was a waste. I was not expecting this character to just implode. Alright, let's go to Sarah's tactics screen, because just in case I ever decide to use this character for whatever reason. Let's put that there. So now we've got all of the major arrow stuff available. Except for, there's explosive shot, there's long shot, there's leaping shot. And then the other thing would be... she can't actually do that. Like it seems like this game expects me to use characters in a different, more specific manner. Or at the very least, there isn't enough customization to any specific class. Like, your archer can only customize their archery ability to such a degree. Your rogue can only customize their dual daggers to such a degree. Like, there are multiple trees that you can explore for every character, but each individual tree does not have that much depth. So that you end up creating like, the game expects you to create a character that is good in multiple tasks, as opposed to just one task.
This cold is magical in origin. It will kill us if we do not hurry.
Better, right? Might even keep our toes.
I'm not a big fan of this, but we will accept it. Does this count as warmth? No.
We must hurry. The ritual to free the spirit of Hakon is underway.
Oh, this is because of all the ice. So how are the... Find the ancient key. Great. So how are the Hackonites staying warm? They don't even wear shirts. Alright, let's go back to this... torch, save our game, and then go through here.
Worth a look around, right?
Ah, there's the key. I'm guessing we won't make it in time.
Spirit of Hakon into his own body.
Huh.
Don't care. Stupid gets arrows.
You know, I'm with Sarah on that. She's very pragmatic. Maybe too much so in a world that's filled with magic. But understandably pragmatic, especially in cases of, oh, this guy's summoning an evil deity into his body. Stupid gets arrows. Like, that's her solution to pretty much every problem. But problems such as this are very specifically solved by extra arrows. Journal of Gerd Harrison. They told me not to go, but I did. I had no love of mountains. Red Lion holds raids for goats and chickens. There are better fights in the lowlands. I am tall and strong. And they think me great warrior. I bed many women with my tales. Why would I go back? The dark spawn struck Red Lion Hold. I heard the news in a tavern in Redcliffe. The blight took the land. The lady sends no messengers to blight-touched bodies. My kin will know no peace. I curse the lady. I curse Korth. I curse all the gods who let Red Lion fall. The people did the right, sang the songs. Why would the gods abandon Red Lion? I left the mercenaries I traveled with. They understood. Many have lost kin of their own to the blight. I have taken the survivors. I know how to travel better than they do. The Thane is dead, but many warriors survived. Many people died from blight sickness. Aroth, Tell Spinner, I was among them. Those who live say they asked the lowlanders for help, but they let Red Lion die. We must find a path. We have no need of Korth or the lady, not if they would abandon my people like the lowlanders did. The only god I will forgive is Hakon, for the tales say he was stolen by the lowlanders when the jaws of Hakon bound him to flesh and bone. Red Lion Old is gone. We are the jaws of Hakon for now. We will build no home, for homes can die. Instead, we will bring Hakon back and teach the lowlanders to fear the Avar again.
Sing the song of savage Hakon, born in battle, bloody bladed.
That is a terrible, terrible staff. Why am I still picking up horrible gear so many years later?
There's the dragon. It's frozen or something.
Yeah. Damn it, Trebek.
and lonely, scourge of spirits.
Damn it, Trebek. You know, the main reason I'm using Sarah now is because somebody needs to stand near the torch to stay warm. Oh, hello. Why am I not moving? Weird. You already said that.
Winter's breath to the cold to cut.
A little bit faster. Oh, that doesn't count as a torch. Great. I'm never a big fan of this kind of mechanic in a game. Do I need Velfire for something? Oh. It's right here. There's a torch slightly farther in. Alright, let's save our game. And head down this path. Now, is there a nearby torch I could use for warmth? There is. Thank goodness.
Sing the song of savage Hackon, born in battle, bloody bladed. Winter's breath to rack the lowlands.
But there is no torch in the next section. Hello. Thank you for coming to us. Why isn't this hitting you? Thank you. Why was nothing of that hitting him? Sarah, why did you take so much damage all of a sudden? Or did everybody just focus fire on you specifically? All right. Already down to 8 potions. 7 potions now, actually. Hopefully I'll be able to find a resupply. Oh. Didn't even realize I still had this torch. Also, what does the quest map... Oh, never mind. This is one of those giant quest maps. or quest mission regions. Ooh. Thank you, supply cache. Yeah, wrong order. Oh, I can't actually hit him while he's spinning, I think is the case. Oh my gosh. For some reason his spinning causes me to miss. Oh, hello. Oh, but there's also more supply caches. Excellent. Sarah can take care of herself. There we go. And you... I suppose it's... the most I could say is it's convenient that the warmth is only affecting, like, the individual character you're playing.
Face me and die, Inquisitor.
Oh, hello.
Your predecessor could not stand against me. You shall fall as well.
Interesting.
I am the cold bite of winter.
That's great.
Be careful! He's dousing the fires.
Can I put the fires... Or do I just need to go to a nearby fire that's still going? But he is also calling ads. Let's see, this fire is still going. And there's that corpse archer that is still there.
I am Hakon Reborn.
Range, right? Too cold.
Oh my gosh. Excuse me, I'm trying to get to this torch. I'd imagine he's going to... Stop doing the ice hand thing. It's very rude. Yes, let's do that. Still doing the ice hand thing. No, Sarah, live.
To the Lowlanders.
No, Solus also lived. Still doesn't, because he's frozen mid. Oh my gosh. There we go. Finally. How are we doing on potions? 4 out of 12? Not bad. But we still have the supply cache. Oh, hold on. We're out of warmth. Oh. Oh, and there's still a... Okay, I'm going to pick up... the supply cache soon. Alright, and there goes that bigger guy. Nope, pick up. Oh my gosh, we did pick up the supply cache. Good. Then that, and then that, and then the mark. Fantastic. Oh, now we gotta clean up, I suppose. Oh, we're done. Excellent.
Inquisitor.
Inquisitor. And Iran Atishan. I'm glad Draken's friendship with our people has remained strong.
It has not. Draken's son, Cordillus II, destroyed the Dales.
Draken's son? How long?
You were the last Inquisitor. There has not been another since you disappeared 800 years ago.
Draken was my oldest friend. He would have sent someone to find me.
He never had the chance. The dark spawn that rose in the Anderfells threatened all of Orlais.
I see. Tilana escaped the battle. Did she... Do the records say what became of her?
I actually don't know what happened to her. Also, he kind of looks like Bill Nye. What actually happened to her? I don't remember if we discovered this. So hold on. Okay, I think I just wasn't paying attention to the fact that the spirit on the island was affected by the death of Tilana.
She returned to the island. From what we can tell, she died trying to reach you through dreams.
I asked her not to. She was a good hunter and the love of my life, but she never... I never wanted this job. Hunting demons was so much simpler than politics.
Inquisitor Ameridan, how could the leader of the Seekers be a mage?
Has history forgotten so much?
Yes.
I was not a Seeker myself, as most Inquisitors were. I used my magical gifts in the hunting of demons in Maleficarum. Do the Seekers no longer welcome the aid of mages?
No, that was forgotten. Among many other things.
Cassandra is a Seeker. And after the Seekers went rogue, she discovered the truth about them.
We learned they developed the Rite of Tranquility.
Does he know what that is?
From the Fade.
Oh, okay.
The Seekers do it briefly when granting an initiate their abilities.
It has become a way to control mages deemed dangerous. They are left tranquil, permanently.
Killing a man is ugly work. You learn not to look to it as your first recourse.
Oh, this is a great way to be reintroduced to history and be like, wow, terrible things happened while I was gone.
Spreading such a solution would lead to abuse. They swore that would never happen. They promised. I'm so sorry.
Cassandra will rebuild the Seekers into an organization to be proud of again, with the Inquisition's help.
Then you both have my thanks. I was a good hunter. I did not want to lead an organization, but Draken told me I was needed. As I suspect you were needed.
I wasn't Inquisitor by choice, whatever my life was before.
Take moments of happiness where you find them. The world will take the rest. The dragon carries the spirit of an Avar god. I lacked the strength to kill it. My own magic was able to bind us all, locked in time. But when the cultists drew that spirit into another vessel, it disrupted my bindings. It is breaking free.
You won't be fighting it alone this time.
No. You will. The passage of years can be delayed, but not ignored. I will soon join Talana at Andraste's side. Take this. It holds the last few memories of an old hunter who was neither as wise nor as strong as he thought. Fight well, Inquisitor. I am honored to have met you.
Hello.
We need to stop the dragon. It still carries the spirit of Hakon.
The lowland warrior trapped our god in some strange magic the mages cannot understand. They say time is twisted upon itself, a knot inside a knot. They say it may be the old Tevinter magic of this place that made it possible. Spirits and old Tevinter power like blood and wine. Also, only 3.62% of people who own this game completed this achievement. The spirit of Hakon remains in the dragon, that much is clear. In the tales, the jaws of Hakon tamed it like a hold beast, then fed it demon weed and other herbs to the healers used to bring spirits. We cannot unravel the magic binding the dragon, but perhaps we can bring forth Hakon himself and bind him anew to some other worthy beast. Red Lion holds base died with Genlock blood in his jaws. It was a good death, but a death still. As jaws of Hakon, we have no hold beast, but the soft-limbed fools at Stonebear have one who is tamed and ready. The winter-cursed Inquisition has come, the bear is free, and our wall of ice shattered by Tevinter magic. We have no time and no beast. I will eat the herbs myself. The mages say I may not be strong enough to bear such a great spirit as Hakon. I would rather die trying than fail. I will not abandon my people. I will bring death to the lowlands. The jaws of Hakon will not fail again. But they did. They did. Also, the warmth is no longer an issue. Armor of the Dragon Hunter. Is that better than my current armor? It might be. It is not. Wait, what else does it want me to do here, though? It wanted me to do something else. Recapture memories? Is there anything I have to do here? No. So basically now I have to fight the dragon and do more fetch quests for story. Yeah, hello. No. Loot. Yeah. Hello.
We have a plan. Perrin and Verena will lead the Avar elsewhere, so Talana and I can dragon. My spirit companion believes we can seal the dragon away, even if we cannot kill it. It is less clear whether I can do so without sealing myself in as well. But I have little choice. This beast will wreak devastation across Olay unless we stop it now.
No one ever knew. Their heroism was lost to history.
2 stood, felled 60 true before our triumph. The breath in the hunt and let rest the lowlanders worthy of ladies' care. Inscription discovered in Tevinter ruin within Frostback Basin, not Tevinter in origin. Script style and surrounding symbolism marked text as Avar. Writing not widespread in holds. Place marked by a leader or augur. Few lowlanders known to be in area at time. Glass in area likely means Templar presence long past. Samples prepared for Professor Kenrick's opinion.
People don't do things so you know them. Good on him.
They don't do something just for the recognition of it. I can't just fast travel to the island? Madness. Alright. This one, at the very least, looks like it's easy to get to. No. Okay, hold on. Let's make this the memory hunting the main thing to do. That way it stands out on the quest marker as opposed to fighting the dragon. Which will make the 11th dragon in the game.
It is a rare mind that has room to honor both beliefs equally.
I wonder if there was a way for them to have included this in the actual quest as you're running around, as opposed to having to run around the island after you're done. Wait, is that going to be in the cave? Yes. Like, that way you learn these brief glimpses of the past as you're exploring, as you're going from location to location. Like, I would say the most efficient way to present any quests in a specific area is to have a lot of, like, quests that are localized to that specific part of the map. You do those quests, and then you're sent to the next part of the map.
Glad to have friends at my side. Tilana and Heron have been arguing about Heron using the lyrium to fight demons. Some things never change. Arena has a new alchemical trick she wants to try, like pitch or tar, but stronger. A recipe straight from Orzammar. They argue, fuss, mock each other mercilessly. And I would be lost without them.
The more things change.
A dwarf getting on someone's nerves. I can't imagine.
Different in spitting, but still trying. Learn those lessons now, people.
But, like, consider, like, World of Warcraft, for example. World of Warcraft does an excellent job in regards to positioning quests based on your proximity. Or should I say, for the most part. There are some famous quests in World of Warcraft that are not positioned well. That being the ghost of the girl in Darrowshire. But for the most part, a lot of the quests in World of Warcraft have you moving around the region. For example, if you just take a look at, say,
Charter sends her regards, sir, and a few useful trinkets from Caer Bronak.
What is the first area for humans, which has Goldshire in it? Well, okay, say the opening area. You leave your starting area, you go south to Goldshire. You pick up your first quests. Your first quests have you going around like a central region around Goldshire. Get back here!
I dislike that so far. Alam Sharam needs me. The Darkspawn have grown stronger. Some of my brothers would let those creatures destroy Olay. They think Draken know better than the Imperium. But if we do not stand with the humans against the Darkspawn, we might lose everything we have gained. I will fight this Avar Dragon for you, Draken. And then we shall drive back the Darkspawn together.
But he died here, and the elves ignored the Second Blight as it spread across Olay. So began the animosity that led to the destruction of the Dales.
Pride cookies. Friggin' again.
Pride cookies do not taste good, I would imagine. So yeah, you start off in your starting area. You go south to Goldshire. You pick up some quests. The quests kind of have you going around Goldshire. You go a little bit south, maybe a little bit west, maybe slightly east, but otherwise they're kind of localized to that specific area. Then, once you're done getting those quests, you're sent a little bit farther east, towards a different set of mines. You go back to Goldshire. You get another quest. This one sends you a little bit farther east towards the farthest point of the map. You do a bunch of quests in that specific region. You go back to Goldshire once again. Now you go west, to the western area of that section. You have some quests that are localized just in that area. Go back to Goldshire, and now you're ready to move either east towards the Red Ridge Mountains or west towards Westfall. Westfall is probably a better example of this, because you start at the northeast corner of Westfall, and then your questing moves south in one direction and also southwest as you go along the coast, as well as south along the roads towards the Dead Mines. But there's more purpose towards the direction of the quest. And I think that's what's missing in a lot of Dragon Age Inquisition areas, is a lot of these areas don't have much purpose towards the direction that you're traveling. There are specific areas that are really good, though, about it. Crestwood is a prime example. The Hissing Wastes... No, not the Hissing Wastes.
What drew so many spirits to this place, I wonder?
What was the name of the other one? The Emerald Graves, I want to say, was actually pretty good in regards to the directions that you travel. And I've already forgotten the Exalted Plains. What was the Exalted Plains about? I don't know. The Deep Roads, especially good. Because it was essentially... The Deep Roads is a very linear path. But, like, in this area, in the hinterlands... The desert oasis, the Forbidden Oasis especially, suffers from just having an open area dotted with things to do but no direction to do them. Maybe that's the issue, is it's not that this game has so much bloat, but that the maps are constructed in a very directionless manner.
I should not have asked you to come with me. Though I know you would not have stayed behind. You are a dreamer. And this dragon the Avar have tamed carries a demon inside it. I can see how its presence hurts you. You should be at Halam Shiral reminding our people of our alliance with Draken. Not here, risking death with me. Still, in the old tongue, your name Talanadas means nothing is inevitable. I will remember your name. And hope.
Meriden was correct. presence of such a powerful spirit would have caused a dreamer like Talana immeasurable pain.
It hurt the Inquisitor too. You can tell because you took so long to say. She died.
Thank you, Sarah. Wow, amazing. I can't fast travel from the island? Like, the island is its own unique... Okay, at the very least, when I go back to the boat, I'll be closer to... Is this the boat that I'm supposed to take? There are multiple boats. Is this... I can only take the boat that's at the dock. Okay. But, like, consider the shard collecting, for example. With the shard collecting... Oh, hold on. Let's actually go to a camp so we could redistribute potions. Because I've never bothered to fill up everybody's potions since then. And I've got 217 elf root because I bought too much elf root. And now we can have jars of bees again. Sandra? Sarah? Solus? But yeah, take the ocularium and the... Yeah, actually you can include the astrarium as well. Consider the ocularium, the astrarium, and the shards. Like, when you find an ocularium, it tends to reveal shards that you've passed by. The direction that it reveals shards in does not necessarily focus in the direction that the quests go in, and often tend to go backwards in the area you just were. Astrariums are just kind of their own thing dotted in the distance. Sir, you look pretty awesome over there, though. On your giant fortress of ice. Hakon the Winter's Breath. You know, now that I think about it, I don't think I mentioned this last time.
The cold wind of war.
That I wasn't... That I wasn't positive whether or not I actually finished this DLC before, and I don't think I actually did. Ow. Ah, nope, wrong order. This is what I should have done. Then that. No. Damn it. Ah, damn it. Who said you can fly around? Sarah, drink something. Okay. Regeneration. Regeneration. Now, where are you just going to be flying around and then you're going to come back here, or are you going to land somewhere? Do I have to join you? For jolly cooperation. Oh, nope. Thank you, Solus. All right, we're almost at 50%. And at least he's not doing two things. He's not doing the armor thing, and he's not doing the summon other dragons thing, because technically he's not a dragon anyway. Well, he doesn't. He's not an animal dragon to the point in which that he would be friend with dragon beasts. Sarah, why does keep going after you? Like that. Nope. This is very inconvenient. Are you gonna stay up there? Yes, your breath is very bad, I can tell. Ah. Okay, almost there though. We're at like 20, 30%, 25%. And we still have 10 health potions. Hacken. Ah. Haha! Ah, damn it. Stop stunning. And then leaving. Okay, nope. There we go. Fantastic.
I've never gotten to see you take down a dragon in person. I must say, it's fun to see it up close.
You could have joined in. I wouldn't have stopped you.
I appreciate the assistance.
My pleasure.
Did you do
Inquisitor
anything?
Meriden would have been proud that you finished what he started. It's strange. History forgot so much of who he was. They never knew he died saving everyone. Do you ever feel that way?
That history will forget me?
There are things they don't understand. Things no one outside the Inquisition will ever know.
Some of the secrets are necessary. don't get me wrong. It's just... every time you're more than just a person to someone, you're also less than a person to them. They don't see that a real normal woman fought the Avar and killed that dragon. And they certainly don't know about your strange fixation with elf fruit.
Easy on the elf fruit.
My feelings for elf fruit are classified, Scout Harding.
I'll carry your secret to my pyre. And for what it's worth, nice work, Llewellyn. Anyway, I'll be at camp if there's anything here you want to finish up. Otherwise, see you at Skyhold.
Okay, but is there no dragon to loot? Note only 3.51% people who finished the keep also defeated the dragon. And the items you get are largely not that great. All right. You know, let's actually talk to the to leader of the Stone Bearhold. See if she has anything new to say about the fact that we just saved her people and we defeated Hakon, the dragon god, freeing him and returning him back to the spirits for which he can be prayed to. Got anything?
That was a good fight. The jaws of Hakon are broken and holdless. Their stragglers yet wander the woods. But their foolish plan died with Gerd Haralfsson. My augur tells me you have already killed the dragon. We are grateful. Now we can sing him back to life where he belongs. In the land of dreams.
I will speak with you later.
Fair hunting.
All right, now let's go back to Skyhold. And then see if anybody has anything new to say before we worry about moving on to the next quest. That way, next time we can just jump directly towards Wicked Eyes, Wicked Hearts. You know, that also is, I've already mentioned this before, but like that's the big issue, is like it sidelines all of its main activities with larger side activities. And it, like, the game wants to do it in such a way to make it like Dragon Age Origins. Like in Dragon Age Origins, you can go through the main plot in whichever direction you want. You could go to the mages first, you could go to the dwarves first, you could go to the elves first.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you.
You have?
You're just in time. We almost had to start without you.
Start what?
What exactly were you starting without me now?
Is it writing a book?
I found her, Ruffles. Deal her in.
I do hope I recall the rules. It's been ages since I've played a game of Wicked Grace.
Grab a seat. We're ready to start.
Are we playing cards or what?
There's a crown on his head, but a sword too. His head didn't want either.
Don't talk to the face cards, kid.
You seem to have enough people. I have 1,000 things to do. Losing money can be both relaxing and habit-forming. Give it a try.
Curly, if any man in history ever needed a hobby, it's you.
Dealer starts. Oh, I believe I'll start at... 3 coppers. Do you think that's too daring? Maybe I'll make it 1. No. Boldness. 3 it is.
Seriously, who starts at 3 coppers? Silver or go home?
Sounds good. I'm in. Bolder the better, right? I'm in.
Me too. Well, are you in?
I'll see that bet.
I'm in, and raising another silver.
You haven't even looked at your cards.
No, I haven't.
Our illustrious leader is betting we're bluffing.
You
Some-
are bluffing.
One of us has to be bluffing. We can't all have the best cards.
The poor recruit ran out into the dining hall in nothing but his knickers. And this profound silence fell over the hall as 70 mages and 30 Templars all turned to stare at once. Then, a slow round of applause began and spread until every soul was on their feet. A standing ovation.
What did he do?
Saluted, turned on his heel, and marched out like he was in full armor.
Appropriate response.
Good man.
You're shitting us.
That's how you know it's true. I could never put that in a book. Too unlikely.
Do I have a story? Do I have a story? What kind of story would I tell? Would Malice tell about her former... Would it be about her elves? Like, Varric probably has a story. Let's see.
I've got one for you. The clan decided to camp near this ruined fortress, right on the edge of the Tirashan, dark as the bottom of a well. The keeper swore up and down it was safe, but some of the hunters started hearing noises in the middle of the night.
All right. A little bit of a ghost story, maybe a little bit of a strange beast story.
Just as you think, bare asses shining in the moonlight the whole way back to their village.
Not bad. You don't mind if I steal that one, do you?
Well done. You ought to tell stories more often.
I like the part with the rabbit. There should be more rabbits in stories.
That was scandalous. It would ruin the Inquisition if anyone found out. Tell it again. And the dealer takes everything. I win again.
Deal again. I've figured out your tells, Lady Ambassador.
Commander, everyone knows a lady has no tells.
Then let's see if your good fortune lasts one more hand.
I want another chance to win my dignity back. Deal me in.
If there's anything we've learned from Citadel...
I tried to warn you, Curly.
Never bet against an Antivan, Commander.
It comes off. I didn't know it came off.
If there's anything we've learned from Citadel, the DLC for Mass Effect 3, it's that we could always use more stories that are not...
I'm glad you decided to join us tonight.
that are not necessarily combat-focused. That are not necessarily drama-focused. Just lighthearted stories, where you just kind of vibe with your characters.
I enjoyed this.
See? That's what I mean. It's easy to forget you're not just an icon or symbol. Like those statues of Andraste holding bowls of fire. At least it is for me. You up for another game when this is all over, Inquisitor?
I wouldn't miss it.
Good. It'll take me a while to talk Cullen into it. Maybe I'll work the revenge angle.
Wait, what is
Did I win?
Sarah drank herself under the table. Very nice. Varric, anything else?
Need something? Or are you just here to admire the dwarf?
Carry on.
All right. Who's next? Josephine. I was talking about something, wasn't I? Before I started walking around. And then I started talking to Varric. And I promised myself I would come back to the subject. Too many side plots. A lot of different ways of progression. Yes. Dragon Age Origins offers multiple ways to progress through the story. And Dragon Age Inquisition, with its open areas, I feel tries to mimic that by having you choose your own direction. But a lot of those directions are side paths. They're not main paths.
She did what to the Duke? Leliana just gave me quite the speech.
What about?
About us?
Oh, she is impossible. Might we discuss this somewhere more private?
Okay.
Leliana said I was an innocent in love?
More or less.
Of all the... I'm quite capable of understanding our association. I've never thought your intentions were overly romantic, Inquisitor. I assure you.
Perhaps I should have composed a ballad then. Or sent roses.
What? You mean you do? We've only just... I didn't wish to presume you harbored any tender feelings for me.
I won't deny a certain captivation, Josephine.
You know, I said earlier I was going to romance Solus, but...
How can you declare this liking for me after such a brief time together?
You've intelligence, elegance, and I always delight in your company. It seems most natural to want to be close to you.
I would not object to a closer relationship between us, my lady. If that sounds agreeable to you.
Nothing would make me happier.
Well, then.
We just will have to break it off with Solus. That's okay. Sad elven boy will just continue to be sad elven boy. But now we're stuck up here. Alright, anything else for that Josephine has to say to us?
How are you, my lady?
I'm courting the most beautiful woman in the entire castle. That helps a great deal.
Oh my, you flatter me much too much.
Okay, I think I'm good. Should we talk about us? Is there an us to, like...
A situation requires your attention, Inquisitor.
It does?
Noble Chantry loyalists in the city of Jadar are spreading accusations that you're responsible for the Divine's death. They're unusually organized. I recommend we send people to Jadar to deal with the matter.
Let's send some ambassadors to convince Jada I'm not a monster in disguise.
Excellent. I believe there's much to be gained by winning them over.
Alright. Alright, let's go talk to Solus. And then Vivian, who we never really spend any time with.
Inquisitor, Do you have a moment? What were you like before the anchor? Has it affected you? Changed you in any way?
And that's kind of an interesting question, because you never really know your character before the anchor.
I don't believe so.
Ah.
Why do you ask?
You show a wisdom I have not seen since my deepest journeys into the ancient memories of the Fade. You are not what I expected.
I don't think of myself as different from anyone.
Perhaps not in the form of your body, no. You have shown subtlety in your actions. A wisdom that goes against everything I expected. If the Dalish could raise someone with a spirit like yours, have I misjudged them?
Yes.
I don't hold the Dalish up as perfect, but we have something worth honoring. A memory of the ancient ways.
Perhaps that is it. I suppose it must be. Most people act with so little understanding of the world, but not you.
So what does this mean, Solus?
It means that I respect you deeply, Inquisitor. And I have disturbed you enough for one evening.
Okay. Huh. We have become friends, as the achievement has told me. Alright. Shall we talk to Solus again? Solus is down here, then...
Worship?
My friend.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Interesting how it does not bring any romance things, as though, like, my pursuit of romance with Josephine has overridden.
Interesting story. I was speaking with your ambassador not long ago. Dearest Josephine, I said, how remarkably distracted and flush you seem. Whatever could be the reason. And she dropped her pen. Bravo, Inquisitor.
I should go.
Naturally.
Aw, there's no response to that? I am disappointed. Alright, let's see. Liliana is up the stairs.
I expected the hero Ferelden to be at Adamant, but he was not with the other wardens. He studied the Blight after killing the Archdemon, and may know something that could help us. If you like, I can have agents look for him.
Alright.
That sounds like a wise choice. I'll make preparations in the war room. Now, was there anything else? I'll leave you to your work.
Yeah, that's... I want to say you only get kind of like an operation note from him, from Liliana about the hero of Ferelden, who, for my story, was a male, because I wanted him to sleep with Morgan for her side of the story.
The new throne in the Great Hall is marvelous, my dear. Your taste is impeccable.
Is it Orlesian?
Strive to match your elegance and
Did I switch to an Orlesian throne?
When things have settled down a bit, I will take you to Val Royo and introduce you to my seamstress. And appearances are important. We can't have you mistaken for a commoner.
I suppose it's important to show we're an authority to be respected.
Not just respected, my dear. Awed, feared, aspired to. You command an army of the faithful, outfitted by the coin of the nobility. You must be a woman who commoners aspire to be, and to whom nobles bow.
I think there's a song from the musical Evita about this sort of thing. Where, like, Evita kind of, like, transpires to be this vision of somebody. Like the people need to adore me, so Christian Dior me from my head to my toes.
That's quite a lot for one person to pull off, don't you think?
It is a challenge all great leaders must face, Inquisitor. The stories of your accomplishments will spread, and with them, doubt. Are you truly the woman from the tales? They will question what they've heard, but they will believe what they see. They must see someone greater than legends.
If that's your standard for me, what does the Divine have to live up to?
Andraste and the Maker cast very large shadows. The Divine absolutely must set the example for all Thedas. She must seem to be the embodiment of the Maker to the faithful. She needs the authority of the Maker and the charisma.
And I think the previous, the Divine Justinia, had that kind of air about her. Or at the very least, when you talk to anybody about Divine Justinia, she kind of like had that vibe.
How may I help you?
Okay, so now let's go across to Cullen, who is accessible somewhere. But yeah, like the idea of our leaders appearing in their role of leadership, not just as people, but as the figures that they represent. Like the idea, people already discussed the idea of like, does the American president appear presidential? When was the last time you've seen a president appear presidential?
Gloat all you like. I have this one. Are you sassing me, Commander? I didn't know you had it in you. Why do I even... Inquisitor. Leaving, are you? Does this mean I win?
Please, don't stop on my account.
All right. Your move.
I thought it was his move.
Come to terms
I
with
thought it was
my
Cullen's move. He didn't do anything.
You'll feel much better. Really? Because I just won, and I feel fine. Don't get smug. There will be no living with you. I should return to my duties as well. Unless you would care for a game.
Sure, why not? I don't even know what we're playing.
As a child, I played this with my sister. She would get this stuck-up grin whenever she won, which was all the time. My brother and I practiced together for weeks. Oh, the look on her face the day I finally won. Between serving the Templars and the Inquisition, I haven't seen them in years. I wonder if she still plays.
All right, let's see what you've got.
I'd rather lose fairly than win by cheating.
The Inquisition, or related matters. To be honest, I appreciate the distraction.
You can't be serious all the time. Well, maybe you can.
I believe this one is yours. Well played.
All right, I think what I'm going to do... Oh, dear Mia, I'm still alive, your loving brother, Cullen. Oh, no, that's from Mia. I guess Mia is still alive and fine. Honestly, is it so difficult? We thought you were dead again. If the Inquisition was not on everyone's lips, we would never have heard that their fine commander survived Avon.
Inquisitor?
All right, I think I'm going to stop for tonight. Next time, we're going to start by talking to everybody we didn't talk to today. So that's going to be everybody like Sarah, Iron Bull, Cole, Blackwell, Cassandra. For now, though, let's go and send out the operation to find the Grey Warden.
We've an interesting development, Inquisitor. A petition from citizens of Val Royal. They wish to know what Andraste said to you in the Fade.
They think she spoke to me.
Even Leliana can't trace the rumor's origin. It may be expedient to respond to those asking for Andraste's words.
Tell these petitioners Andraste said she cares for us, always, as she walks by the Maker's side.
A fine sentiment. We will have it proclaimed in Val.
Yeah, it's a message they already know.
Yes?
I wanted to spend some time with just you and me, Josephine.
Why, that sounds lovely.
So we went out into the courtyard to make out. I approve. Alright, let's go send out the operation to find the Grey Warden. And then stop for the night, because we've been going on a little bit longer than I was planning to. Although I suppose I was expecting less out of the end of the Frostback Basin. Okay, I think I'm going to worry about this next time too. So for now, got any suggestions for something to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.